yeah, this is the glam. I have never had so many requests to do a makeup tutorial, and I'm laughing because I'm pretty sure in my last video I think I was saying like, oh, maybe I won't do a makeup video because like I've got exciting things coming up and I want to vlog the week. And then suddenly I dropped this bombshell and I've never had such a response to makeup, which made me really happy because number one, that was so last minute coming up with that whole look, because I knew I was going to that event, but it hadn't really been like 100% confirmed to me, and I'd actually kind of forgotten about it. So then when it came around, I was like, oh my god, I don't really like have an outfit and I don't know how to like style myself. And I just pulled something out my wardrobe that wasn't like, the theme was like runway ready. This is just some like BTS for you guys in terms of like my thought process and all of that stuff, so you can skip it if you really couldn't give a fuck. But my dress was just like really basic. It was like this black satin dress from Zara. I loved it, but like it wasn't like, I don't know, runway ready. And because it was L'Oreal, I was like, I feel like I've got to bring it with the makeup and do something different. Classic me as well, had left it quite late to get ready, so I needed to do something quick. I know a lot of you guys might be here for like a hair tutorial as well for the full look, but I did just wash my hair and I actually managed to successfully give myself a heatless roller blow dry, so I don't really want to like put a load of product in it to have to wash out and do it all again. But I also feel like, again, that hair looked really cool and it was so easy. It actually doesn't need a tutorial, I swear to god. All you need is a waver. I prefer this one. This is from Mark Hill and it's actually kind of like a smaller sized one, because you are going to be brushing product through your hair. Like sometimes if you do a bit of a looser wave or curl, for instance, like you just kind of pull it out, so you kind of want to start off being quite tight, but you can use a jumbo waver as well. This is just one of the attachments to the like pick and mix wand that they have. Like you can just click this on, so I will leave this link down below. I'm not going to use it, but this is what I used. I waved my whole head, okay? Then I just used this is the Color Wow Pop and Lock High Gloss Finish. Just keep pumping that in your hand and running it through. I like ran it back. I'll put like the picture there for you guys if you don't follow me on Instagram or anything like that and you actually don't know what I'm even talking about. Like this was the look that I did and I just ran it back, and then once I kind of like placed it where I wanted to, like with the right amount of volume like to the sides and on the top, hairsprayed that all in place. This also apparently works basically the same as lube. So if you've got some like unscented lube to use, that works. It just keeps it looking wet and glossy, and then you just use a bit of hairspray to lock that in place. So easy. Like it really, in my eyes, like didn't need a full tutorial. And I'm really sorry, I just didn't want to get my hair dirty again. But we moved where I feel like it was more the makeup, but the combination of them both was such a vibe. But I feel like the makeup was more the statement. I never do cool tones, and I'm sure you guys rejoiced. Maybe that's why I got such a good response, because I did a cool tone makeup look. But this really is, for me, like the ultimate smoky eye, and I wanted to get this up for you guys on a Saturday so it could give you guys some like Saturday night makeup inspo if you want to like switch up and be this like dark sexy siren and everyone's like oh my god, like who is that vixen that's just walked in, do you know what I mean? Or you could take this for inspo for like Halloween, I suppose, because it's like grey and smoky, but in my eyes very sexy still. It really, cool tones is not something that I gravitate towards because I've got blue eyes, but this genuinely made my eyes pop. I don't know if it's the combination of like the dark hair too, but I feel like this is a smoky eye without it being like too much. And I feel like a part to play in that is the fact that I do my skin first, because I feel like if I'd made it like super sharp, it just would look a bit like that's not the vibe I go for. I was going for this like blown out smoky editorial-esque vibe. So I'm going to show you how I did it. It's going to be more in depth. I did post like a very fast-paced tutorial on TikTok and Instagram, but wasn't enough for you guys apparently. You wanted like a more in-depth tutorial and like a product list and run through, so I will leave it all linked down below. I will verbally say the shades because that I'm using, but obviously pick for yourself if you click on any of the links. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of like do this and recreate this again. So let's go. I'm gonna try and do this as uncut as I possibly can and how much my camera will actually let me, because I think with this camera it only lets me film like 15-minute clips at a time, which is really annoying. But you guys seem to like the more raw, unedited, real-time version, because then we can like sit down and actually do it together. Kind of hope you've got a little beveragino in your hand if you drink and you're getting ready on a Saturday night while you're watching this, you know. So for my base, I'm using the MAC Hyper Real Skin Canvas Balm. A little goes a long way with this. It's quite a like rich moisturizer, but I think it's so good under makeup. It's really hydrating. It really smooths, well, it feels really smooth on my skin, but then it low-key leaves a little bit of a tack, you see. I think for the event I did put the Milk Hydro Grip primer on because it was an event and I wanted my makeup to last, but I don't know, I feel like for now I don't need that. Guys, I'm filming this 8 p.m. on a Friday night. This is my night out. So yeah, like I said, for the event I used the Milk Hydro Grip primer because I wanted my makeup to like really stick to my face. But then I'm going in with a little bit of L'Oreal Glotion. I think that might have been also why I used the Milk Hydro Grip, because I was like, oh, I'm using like, I'm gonna put like a luminous base underneath, and you know, I want it all to still like stay and be locked in place. You could just totally mix this into like whatever foundation you want to use, but I kind of like to apply it first. But this product's really versatile, like it's even stunning just on its own. If you like kind of a glow to your skin but like next to no coverage, this is beautiful. But I did just want to have that like glow from within skin, so I love wearing this under my base. And oh my god, if you haven't tried it yet, I used the Kylie Skin Tint. Do not sleep on her. She is so good. Like, I think there's a lot of skin tints out at the moment and she may be my fave. I have the shades 4.5N, 5N and 6W. 6W is a beautiful tan shade. I'm not super tan right now, so I think I'm going to go with 5N. And I did just see that this is Kylie's shade. She did like a little breakdown of her makeup and she's the shade 5N. So obviously I am Kylie Jenner. I'm actually going to move these clips and just clip all of this back so I can stop flapping. I don't know why I clip them up there, like as if the bulk of my hair is not down here. There we go. These big clips are the best. They just get it all out of the way. Right. Going in with the skin tint. I just think it's gorgeous. And like I said, yeah, the reason I do my skin first is because I want the eye makeup to be like blown out. I feel like when it's sharp and cut, that's when it can just look a bit like, I don't want to say like stage makeup, but do you know what I mean? Like, I want this to kind of look effortless, even though it's a grey smoky eye. How effortless can it be? But I also want this sort of real-time tutorial to show you how like quick and easy it kind of was. Like, I was rushing doing it. I didn't practice doing it. I just winged it pretty much. I just love that skin tint. It's a beautiful amount of coverage. It's nothing too sheer that you're like, oh, like, yeah, okay, this really is a tint. It's got coverage, but it's so, well, it feels like so lightweight on the skin. And annoyingly, like my base really, I really think I found my favorite way of just doing my base and making it look flawless, and I'm like always happy with it. So like to me, what I'm about to do is like my flawless base routine. Right, let's do, again, these steps don't really change. HNB Glossy Skin Tint, the bronze version. Can't open it because my hands are slippery. That is not helpful. Oh my god. There we go. Well, this is in the shade 2. Even though we're going cool on the eyes, I will always have bronzy glossy skin. This is a Made by Mitchell brush. It is the MF X2. It's like the dual ended one. And I just press it into the skin. Anything that's like a balm formula, it's all I will use now because it's like hassle free, because it just blends into your skin, like melts into your skin. There's no harsh blending. You don't have to work to blend it into your skin. And I just think it looks the most beautiful on the skin. Just use whatever's left on the brush on my neck. Sometimes I actually pick up additional product and like put it on my chin and my neck, and then I forget to blend it out, and then I look in the I like get up and go to the bathroom to just like look in the mirror or something, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to blend it. Right, concealer. I don't think I've used a different concealer since getting this. It's so good. This is the Natasha Denona concealer, the High Glam concealer. I just think it's so moisturizing, and like it's basically the Hourglass concealer, but like more, like less heavy, but it still gives the same amount of coverage. Don't ask me how it works because I don't know. This is the shade N4. But I also have the shades R5 and R2. But this is the kind of more middle. Yes, it's still going to brighten my face, but not too much shade that I like to use. Just put it in the places. Because we're not like tidying anything up yet as such. I've also just realised I have missed a step. I'm sure I used a bit of Patrick Tar to kind of enhance the contour, so I can go back in and do that because it's a cream product. God, I might actually have to get out my own video for reference. Be my own inspo. It's because I've packed up all my makeup since then, and like I've just unpacked it because I was on a shoot yesterday, which I'm so excited about. Can't wait for you guys to see what that's gonna be about. Be like, how beautiful does that concealer look? Okay, I've been talking for 15 minutes. My camera's telling me to start a new clip, and I've already done my brows to save time because, like I said, it's like 8 p.m. on a Friday, and I already had brows on from the day, and I was like, you know what, let me just keep these on, save some time. Everyone does their brows differently, I feel like. So I would actually do my brows normally at the stage of when I'm going to do my eyeshadow this time around. So like when I've like powdered all my face and done all my powders and stuff. And then I always like to go back in with my like foundation brush just to blend everything together. This, considering I forgot to do it, means it's not a necessary step, but obviously the exactly what I knew was going to happen. I was trying to avoid it. Please, no! You're lying. Oh my god, I fucking smashed it. It's fine, there's still product, but that is sad. I'm gonna need to get myself a new dark tan. I'm in a nice skin finish. Anyways, so a step that's not 100% necessary, but it is just gonna add and enhance the contour slightly. This is the Patrick Tar She's Sculpted, and it's more of a cool tone contour powder. And just lightly pop that in the cheekbones for that real contour. Actually, I feel like I may have also there she is. Ran this down my nose. It's like a nose contour. And initial crease color, I think. If I can remember correctly. If not, then this is not a compulsory step. But I do like this product for more contouring rather than like cream bronzing. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, now we can powder, and I've been absolutely obsessed with setting my under eyes with the MAC Studio Fix powder in NW18. I just think this gives me the most flawless under eyes finish. Helps to like brighten them a little bit. Like, argue with me, I think they look so good, and they really just like add a bit of coverage, lock it all in place. It's my secret weapon to just like flawless under eyes. And then I'm just gonna do the center of my forehead and my chin. But then I just set the rest of my face with Laura Mercier translucent powder. And this, not that I think it really makes too much of a difference, is the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur. I just like to dust that on, press that on. I'm normally quite quick with my base makeup. Like, I feel like I could take ages on it if I wanted to, but I can whack out the same routine in like 20 minutes. There we go. And I think I just like continued to do my face, did I not? Like I just kept going. I was like, why not? It's just no time like the present, mate, Jolene. Contour, I think I might have used the NYX like bronzer as my contour, but my lights are quite bright, and I do find that when I use that and I get up and I go in the mirror and like, I don't know, I'm wetting my sponge or like something, I'm like, ooh, that's actually quite heavy. Like my lights kind of brighten everything up. So I have reverted back to my trusty Hoola bronzer from Benefit. But it's almost like the, well, I knew it from the blushes anyway, but that like buttermilk formula is so pigmented. Almost a little too pigmented for me to be like a contour. And again, I always just take whatever powder contour I'm using. I don't really like put too much thought into contouring my nose. Don't really know if it looks the best, but I just run a brush up and down the sides. that's all I can offer you, I'm afraid. Right, bronzer. My one that just broke. To treat myself to a new one. This is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan. This formula for me for bronzer, like, it's perfect. These skin finishes, especially the natural ones, are actually meant to be face powders. Obviously they've got their specific shades like Gimme Sun and things like that that are like their bronzer shades, but obviously skin tone on different people can also work as bronzers, do you know what I mean? So they are just, I feel like, the most natural looking bronzers, and the formula of them is designed to be a face powder, and the mineralized range works with the oils on your skin. Like, it is just meant to go on so effortlessly. So if you've got oily skin and you're looking for a really, I don't know, just like nice bronzer that works with your skin, and or even like a face powder, because technically by in your shade of face powder it would work on your face, but as a bronzer as well, like I feel like maybe a lot of people with oily skin, they just, I don't know, they feel like it looks like chalky or whatever, and they go for like these super matte bronzers. Like, go for the mineralized range, because they are meant to work with your skin. All skin types. Fuck off. Right, shimmery bronzer. Let's do this. Doesn't change. Stop it! I need to get something new to hold my makeup in, because everything's just fucking falling. These never change. These are also mineralized skin finishes, but they are their, like, what do they call these? I think these are called the mineralized skin finishes, and the bronzery face powdery shades are their mineralized skin finish natural ones. But anyway, Gold Deposit and Global Glow. If you're gonna pick one, if you're a deeper complexion, if you're a deeper complexion, Gold Deposit. If you're on the more medium, lighter side of things, Global Glow. I like to use both because, oh, it's wrong brush. Why did I do that? I'll just use it. Because I love them. I love the warmth that Gold Deposit gives me, and like how that shade enhances like my bronzer. But look at that. Did that or did that not just completely transform? Like, and with these bright lights as well, imagine I've got flash on my face, boom, I'm just gonna look like glass bronzy beautifulness in pictures. Like, that is what shimmery bronzer does, and that is what I try and tell people. Like, they're like, oh my god, your makeup, like, I'm just like, I feel like we've probably done our makeup exactly the same, but you're not wearing a shimmery bronzer and I am, and I feel like that's what you think makes my skin look different and good. I'm now taking Soft and Gentle, same one, but this one's definitely more of a highlighter shade, and this is going to be my highlighter. I just run that basically, like, when I'm turning right now where the light's hitting me, I kind of just go in with it again, but then down the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow is where I like to put that shade. Now is blush. Guys, so completely crazy and random of me, but I'm like not using cream blushes at the moment. I may have like not done it specifically this night because I was in a rush and I was just like, I just need to put some blush on basically, and I just kind of forgot, but I've kind of been loving it. So I'm just looking for my other blush brush. There it is. And you're gonna kill me, but I'm trying to stay true to that tutorial. This blush, it's incredible. It's from Colourpop. It was their Lizzie McGuire collection, and this is the shade Delish. It is this baby pink. I'm gonna leave one linked down below that I think it's just part of their core collection. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. So check it out there. Colourpop actually is so affordable. They ship to the UK. They have an incredible color range of products, like in blushes and everything. So I like to just go in with this like blue pink shade. on the apples. Kind of diffusing it into my face powder, like the one under my eyes. I don't know if it picks up too much. I mean, I always find when I actually go to edit my videos, it has picked up. But like in my viewfinder, it just looks really bright. So I like to keep that there. Then I go in with MAC Peachy Keen Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush. I love this. Different brush. I think they're both Doll Beauty. Or that was a plain one, but yeah, these ones from Doll Beauty, I love these. And this, we kind of create that ombre effect. And have the peachier shade right up here. If you always just use one blush, try using two, and I think that gives just more of a professional looking blended effect to your skin. Like, I personally think that that looks unreal. This is totally optional because I am going to go in with another highlighter on the top. Where's the brush? This is what happens when I don't pack my brushes away. There it is. Suddenly thought someone was breaking into my house. Anyways, this is MAC Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Blush. It's basically a highlighter. On very fair skins, I feel like this could be a blusher, but it is a peachy pink toned highlighter that I'm obsessed with. Because sometimes I find if you go in with just like the classic champagne shades, I know I've done that down my nose and things like that, but I just find on my cheeks, like I want it to still like be blended and look somewhat like I just woke up like this, and obviously my cheeks are just shining and they're bright. So I use something with a bit of warmth, even though it does still look very bright. I don't know, for me, I'm loving this one at the moment, period. Like, that's the end of that. Like, the skin is skinning. I told you this is a flawless base routine. And I wasn't joking, and I'm not just gassing myself up. Like, I genuinely, to me, this is flawless. This is a step that I've been absolutely obsessed with. I just think it elevates it, but if you don't like sparkles, then you won't enjoy this step. But the Fenty Water Brat highlighter looks kind of scary, and you probably think like, what am I going to do with that? It is the most beautiful blue toned sparkly pink that I personally use as just like a highlighter topper, and I just think it makes my skin look stunning. Like, just this pink sparkle, like I love that personally on my skin. And I think, again, this might be another product that is why people say to me like, your makeup, oh my gosh, it's because I like to sparkle, and there's just something about sparkly skin. And this brush is from Peaches and Cream. It's the PC03. It is basically the daddy version of the one that I just used. It's so light and fluffy, so I just kind of tap it in like this and just press. It doesn't add a huge amount of like pigment and pink, to be honest. It just adds, and obviously because it's very similar to the blush tones that we used, it just adds this sparkle to the skin with a slight hint of pink that I just think is beautiful. But that is the skin done. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my powder brush for a sec. Just make sure my under eyes are super set, because now we're gonna do the eyes. And if you didn't trust or don't trust yourself to do eyeshadow once you've done your skin, go ahead and do your eyes first. This is just how I do it, and I think using a cream base really helps for product to stick, so I actually don't get a huge amount of fallout, which obviously is crucial. I don't want to ruin the beautiful skin makeup that I've just done. So let me find my brush. Okay, so this is from Glossier. It is the cloud paint called Swept. I got this because to be fair, of like a lot of things. Vanessa on TikTok, love her videos. This is like a cool toned, these are actually, I think, advertised as like cheek products, but it's perfect for the eyes, and that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just go all over the eye. I'm just pressing it in to start with, like so, and then it will slowly start to set. And I'm making sure I'm not going like too heavy with my hand. I'm not going super heavy with the product either. And I'm just blowing it out. I'm like dragging it, and I'm being so light on my hand. See the way that that's just blown out? Let's do the other eye. So I just kind of take a like pea-sized amount. I'm really just like pressing that, because I don't want to go in with, you don't want to like scoop that up and put it on your eye, because that is when you're gonna have a mess and you're gonna be like, I fucked it. Like, I've just done this amazing skin and now I fucked it. So again, pressing, and I'm going all over the lid, like inner to outer corner. I think this is what makes it so easy. There's no cut crease or anything like that. Like, just one color, and it's kind of the eyeliner that really brings this eye look to life, because we only use like 2 eyeshadows. And then just drag that out. I like to connect it to my nose really lightly. It's a cool tone cream at the end of the day, and that's what I already put on my nose to contour it, and it just kind of really brings it together. I do like to, if I feel like it needs a little bit of like assistance with blending, especially like below my brow, I'll take a brush that once upon a time had concealer on it and just make sure we didn't go like too high or too crazy, and just soften that out. Right, okay, so let me just clean this palette for a second, because there's a bunch of red, I don't know, is that lipstick on it? Whatever. Anyway, we are using the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the neutrals, but this is like the cool tone palette, and we're just gonna take this shade and this shade. I think I just took a big fluffy brush, mix them together, and basically set that cream on my eye. And then also you can use this just to kind of help blend what's going on in your eye. So again, press. Don't just swipe, like, don't just, yeah, brush it across. Just like to press and blend. Press on the lid, blend into the crease. And my blending is kind of like circular motions, and I go like back on myself to blend. I feel like that really helps to diffuse the blend. And then when I get to here again, just really light on my hand, but we're diffusing it out like this. Are we following? Again, mixing those two together. Press on the lids, windscreen wipers, circles, back on ourselves. Blow it out. They're the motions. This is where we're at. Then I think I took one more shade. I was like, you know what? I wanted to like deepen up the crease just a little bit. And I think it was just this one. Very lightly. Very lightly. Smaller brush. We're also going to use this to help create that shape. So I'm actually like gonna start on the lash line, little blend into the outer corner, little diffuse out. That is literally like it. Like, I really didn't want to go heavy with this eyeshadow. I just wanted it to be like a wash of color, and then let's go dark and sultry with the liner. So again, press into the lash line, up into the crease in the outer corner a little bit, whatever's left on that brush. Diffuse it out. You see? And I think with this color as well, this is what I went under my eye with. I feel like with this look, you've got to have it under the eye to really just tie it all together, but nothing too much. So I just kept it quite close. But then also it just means that it can connect up into that shape. I don't want to look like I've got like panda eyes, you know. Keep it close. Keep it close. Okay, now what did I do next? I think I took a little teeny brush. This is Anastasia brush number 14. And I took this. I don't actually think I used any black eyeshadow. It was just a black eyeliner. So with this, basically black, but it's just a very, very dark brown eyeshadow, I'm gonna do a little wing. And I wouldn't normally do this, but I took this like all the way, well, not all the way across, but no, actually I did take it all the way across. I'm lying to you, because we are going to tightline our eye the whole way. So I just like to press with this as well. All the way across. I'm keeping it very thin. And I kept the wing as well quite small, because again, I didn't want this to be this big crazy like stage makeup with this big black thick liner. Like, I want this to be smoky and sultry still. And you can even see I've got some fallout. Can you see that? But little powder brush, gone. So we're here at this point, right? All the way across. I'm now just kind of using no additional product on this brush, just this brush to kind of like diffuse that. Like, it's blended, it's smoky, like so. Okay, now for the tight lining, I used, did I use this on my lower lash line? No, I did use this to tight line. This is the Kosas Soul Gazer Intensifying Gel Eyeliner in the shade Hypnotize. It's black. It's a rolly up one. We're going to tight line our top lashes, lash line even. And because this is like a gel based formula, it is very good at just gliding on and it being really comfortable. All the way. Already look how that has intensified that eyeshadow that we've just done without doing any winged eyeliner or anything like that. I think I did take this up a little bit because I was like, oh girl, this formula blends. And I just dragged it a tiny bit. You see that? Like, I brought it up to where we did that shadow and just did a little whoop into that wing that we had done. That brush that we used to create that wing, no product. and I'm going back against it. Like I'm going against the direction. I always work back towards the eye, because I feel like if you go like that, you can just keep going. And that's when you have that problem where you've suddenly made your eyeliner the size of your whole eye, because you just kept going. So I always go like backwards. It's just a technique that I found helps me and prevents me from mistakes. But then I was scared to use black in my lower lash line. This is pretty much like very similar to that eyeshadow that we just used. It's from Made by Mitchell. It's Tiger's Eye. It looks black, but it is just the most dark brown. And for some reason, this was okay in my waterline, but the black wasn't, because it essentially looks pretty similar. We're going to do our lower lash line with this. Like that. I've suddenly just got a lash in my eye. Ooh. Let me look at the picture. I'm sure that's all I did. And then I just put mascara and lashes on. I knew it. I even didn't believe myself that it was that easy. But that is genuinely all I did. Let me even myself out and do the other side. Maybe I will skip through this part. So let me just go ahead and do the other side. Okay, other eye is done. If you're still doing that eye because you're doing this in real time and I just realized that I cheated, then I'm sorry, pause me. Okay, let's carry on. And then I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Guys, I've really been sticking to my lash serum and lashing it up. I'm just converted to individuals now, and I feel like that's what makes such a difference, and like maybe what again was appealing with this look. There wasn't this big strip lash going across. I like coated my lashes in mascara, and then just where I felt there was gaps, or like maybe just on the ends where I wanted a little bit of volume, I stuck an individual. And I feel like they're not as scary as they look, I promise, but I'll show you. Look, just with mascara. Like a sleigh. I am actually looking at my lashes being like, I don't need to put lashes on, and I've never felt that way in my life. Lash serum do be working, guys. Oh my god, I got a big piece of fluff. Whoa. God, if that had gone in my eye. Up and on the side. Nice. Like, look at my lashes. I look like I've done the individuals already. But I'm going to tell you what my favourite individuals are. Because to be fair, like I said, I don't actually really need to stick any on right now. But I'm going to put you on to the best individual lashes and the ones that I did actually use. But I do a little bit of bottom lash mascara just on the outer lashes. It just added to the grunginess, I thought. Like, look at my lashes right now. Oh, my eyes right now. Ah, I'm obsessed. Okay, so the lashes that you need in your life. Mine are covered in lash glue. From a brand called Swede, and they're called, I think, the No Lash Lash. I think it was in a collaboration with Nikki Makeup, which should tell you everything you need to know. She is an incredible makeup artist, and they are individual tiny lashes. They are absolutely perfect to just fill in any gaps or if you just want that little extra, even on no makeup days, but you just feel like, damn, like, I've got no lashes. Insane. And all you just need is a little bit of lash glue. Another technique, if you're not super comfortable, or like you put mascara on and you're just like, I can't get it on the top, stick the lash glue on the top of the lash and go from underneath. Like, it works in the sense of, let me just use one that's like not, you would put the glue, you can't even see it, they are so tiny, on the top, not underneath the lash to stick, like here, on the top of the lash, and you just boop underneath your lashes. Works just the same. Sometimes I actually think it looks more natural. But yeah, right now, the way I've done my mascara, and also the fact that I don't want to waste some lashes because I'm not going out and I'm really sad, but this is the part where you would put your lashes on. If you're still loving strips, go for strips. Actually, why don't you try cutting up the strips to create like individual clusters? I just think they look the best, personally. And I will still leave these links down below, even though I'm not going to apply them right now. That is what I used. But these are the eyes. Like, how easy was that? I feel like, yes, they would pop more if I put the lashes on. So, the final step, the lip. This is like the perfect nude lip liner. These days I only ever use this or this. If I'm wearing something slightly darker, it is normally at 9 times out of 10 the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Deep Taupe. Such a good nude. But again, for this I was going for products that will last. I knew that we were going to be eating and drinking. Guys, this lip liner, you have like about 20 seconds to, from like the first bit that you've applied, to like go back in and like blend it. It dries down and doesn't go anywhere. Like, I'm so serious. Did I even say the shade name? The shade on it. Maybelline. Did I even say that? I don't even know. Such a buttery formula as well. And look how pigmented. For me, this shade is like the perfect, like, not too cool, but it is like a cool tone nude. But it's still got a bit of warmth to it. So it was perfect for this look for me. And then I actually used the original formula, but I did just pick up, because I knew that they had MAC had redone their matte formula, and they had this maximal matte. I picked up Honey Love in the new maximal matte, and it's just so creamy and so much better. Then I've seen they've now got maximal satin lipsticks, and I was like, please say they've got a maximal myth, and they do. So they've reformulated their myth lipstick, and it is stunning. Like, you don't even need a lip gloss. I still will be wearing a lip gloss, but I do find with like a dark look like this, even if you are more inclined to wear that more like rosy nude and like darker nude, a lighter nude with a grey smoky eye, I feel like they just look the best. You don't want to draw any attention away from the grey and the smokiness. I'm just taking a brush. To blend that. I might just go back in with the pencil a little. And then to finish it off, the lip gloss of choice is the L'Oreal Paris lip gloss in Eyesore. It's a very milky pink. It's more just like a lip plumper. But I just knew it wasn't gonna like adjust my lip color too much. Goddess, I need to go out. Fucking finding my friends and we're going out. No, I'm joking. But this is the finished makeup look. I then just bit of the smell of Fix Plus takes me back. Takes me back to the counter. I'm just gonna dry that. I'm not gonna spray this right now because my makeup generally won't go anywhere, and the sad thing about this is that I've got to take it off because I'm going to sleep. Well, not sleep, but I'm not going anywhere. But honestly, once I've sprayed the Fix Plus, I might powder them a little bit shiny. This, I put so many people onto this because if you find that your makeup moves throughout the night, it fucking won't if you spray this. I'm pretty sure it might even be hairspray, but it genuinely, my makeup won't move. I might feel like I'm sweating. I'll look in the mirror, nothing. Like, I'm not. I might be like under my makeup and it's being like, help me! Because this seal is like over the top. My makeup goes nowhere with this on. So I would spray this to finish everything off. But this is the finished glam, and I have to say I am so surprised how much I love the cool tones and the smokiness and the black all the way around the waterline. Like, hello, like when do I ever do that? I don't. But this is a very different glam for me, so I'm very glad that you liked it, and I hope this was like an in-depth enough tutorial for you guys. I know I skipped a couple of steps of like the lashes, like, but do you know what I mean, like whatever lashes you want. To be fair, just saying that, these are also really good. These are the Tatty Lashes One Step Press in the cat eye map. These, like, even I might cut them in half, and I actually think these are pre-glued, so again, take some faff out of it, but these are really nice too. So the Swede ones and these, I will leave all the products linked down below for you guys because I know that was a big thing. It was like, maybe you don't necessarily want to like know step by step, because I did post a bit of a fast tutorial, but it was just the products, the shades, the hair stuff as well, obviously because I had that wet look in those images. But this glam, this may be like one of my fave glams. I think it's just different and it's fun and it's nice to like pop out with a look like this. So if you're watching this on a Saturday and you're thinking, do you know what, I want to try something different tonight, do it. Like, I really feel like this was quite easy to do. No, like, it really didn't take long. There's no liquid eyeliner involved. Kind of the smokier the better, so like smudge away, do you know what I mean? Or if this was just like new product inspo for you guys to try some new things, I really hope you like them as much as I do. Or if you were just focused, if you just wanted to know about the skin, or if you just wanted to know about the eyes, I hope you found something out of this that you love. And yeah, like I said, it's always fun to try something new. I don't know why I don't do it more often, but it's nice to just pop out every once in a while. But yes, I hope this glam lived up to your guys' expectations. I really hope you love it. And next week it's my birthday, so we're gonna obviously be having a week's worth of birthday celebrations that I can't wait to take you guys along for. So I will see you then. Bye.